Anyway guys, in all seriousness, it's not actually every day where you look outside the window and see a couple bears hanging around waiting for a feed. Anyway, today's little adventure was us going bear watching where we got to see the bears. It was very amazing. You all meet up at this place and you drive on a bus for a little bit. You gotta walk the rest of the way up. And once you get to the destination, it's like this house with a big glass front of it. So you walk in and there's like these chairs. It's not like a house, no kitchen or anything, but just a place where there's chairs and a big glass window to look out. And then we attract the bears and we get to watch them. And I got my zoom lens I bought a while ago and I got to zoom right into the bears and get some really interesting shots. So enough rambling about this interesting footage. Take a look at it.
There's a bear. There's a nice porch. There's a kitchen. Very small bear, maybe. Érez az anya környéken, akkor nem hozza be a bocsokat, nem egy kicsik félti, vagy farkasokat, vagy valami. Szajkó, ágyásmadár. Nagy komédiás, nagyon okos madár. Könnyen megtanítani, beszélni, mint a papagáj. Igen. De madarak is jönnek. Jönnek, kiveszik a részüket. Ha bejár az 5 cinegefaj, búbós, kormos fejű, barátcinege, széncinege, erdei. A hímedbe sem marad a családban. Most belintézi a dolgásra. This is the sort of shots that are in documentaries. It's just too grainy.
Neked van puskád?
Sincs a fényképezőgépen.
És ha megtámadnak, mit kell csinálni?
Hát akkor már mi lehet puskol megtámadni? Állatnasi friss arra szembehajítod. Minden támadásnak van egy előzménye. A média nagyon felfújja ezt a medve dolgot, de minden támadásnak megvan az előzménye, csak úgy nem szalad rá 50 méterről megegye. Csak a bocsait védi.
They don't attack you actually.
A kicsis anyás így morgott. Az anyja. Annyira mondott, megfogta a fülét, marcára mondott, és utána ettek tovább. Se felkészíti a túlélésre.
Pofa tudna adni.
Lewis.
És nincs olyan, ha valaki oda kimenne megtámadni.
Szétszedik.
Hát az anyamedve olyan hirtelen a másodpercek töredéke alatt eszik, és a másodpercek töredéke alatt támad. Ezt fel se fogod, hogy mi történt, olyan gyors. Ez itt az a pont, mint izom, csupa izom, és azért tud helyből olyan gyorsan támad.
The mother bear in seconds can attack you.
Okay, great session. Now that we're back, I thought I'd talk a little bit about some facts that I learned. And I learned a lot of information talking to people who know a lot about this stuff. These facts aren't just going to be about bears, or aren't just going to be about the place we went to. They're going to be about bears and the place we went to. So I learned a lot of stuff about it. Now the first fact that I learned is that the place that we went to watch the bears is probably one of the best in Europe. That actually leads on to my second fact, is because the guy's been coming there every single day for 8 years. If it was raining, if it was snowing, whatever the conditions, he was there. And because of that, he built a good relationship with the bears, and they trusted him, and it makes it easier to go and watch them without, being in, fear. So that made it really nice to go. Fact number 3 that I learnt is that the babies came today, and that's a little bit rare because they don't always come because, the parents are very protective and they don't want the babies to get hurt. But today they actually bring the babies, which is lucky for us. We get to get even more bears to watch. The fourth fact that I learnt is that there's not always the same bears. There could be different groups at different times. Not always the same group of bears. They kind of alternate and share responsibility, I guess. Number 5. The guy said that the most bears that have ever been there at one time, like one day and one time, is 14. That's a crazy amount. When we went, there were 6. The 6th fact is about bears themselves. Now, bears are actually pretty lazy. They don't want to attack if not necessary, but if they do end up in a fight and they feel threatened, the babies are threatened or whatever, they're going to use this key tactic. On their claws, they have like this glass kind of texture, which when it hits someone, it kind of infects you, and that just leads to a gradual death. So it makes it easier for them. So if they're ever in a fight, they'll just slap you, and then they'll come back to the same spot later on when they're already dead from the infection. It saves the bears doing a lot of work, and a lot of just saves them a lot of hassle. They don't really like to fight because they're kind of lazy. All the bears we saw in the footage today were Romanian brown bears. Another interesting fact is, like most animals, parents will only attack if they feel that their babies are threatened or in danger. These bears will get on 2 feet and stand up vertically rather than on 4 feet to feel more bigger, stronger, and just more powerful in general. Like when they get up, it kind of makes them taller than everyone else, and I guess it's like a psychological thing, kind of scares everyone else and gives them a good impression on their strength. They do this when they're on high alert. The next fact is that they have very, very good senses, and their main one is sense of smell. They could smell us that being there. The guy pointed to some feature that they did and said, see that? That's because they know we're here, and that they can smell us here. Pretty interesting, I found. The next fact is that it's the most dangerous for the person, or you, when you're in between the baby and the mother. And that's because the mother is really worrying for her baby. She feels that the baby's in danger, and she's very worried, and that's why it's dangerous for you, and they're most likely going to attack you. So lesson learned, do not get between the baby and mother. Thank you. Next up, like I said before, bears don't want to unwillingly use their energy, so they won't attack another animal for food. They'd rather eat some berries or some fruit rather than killing another animal such as a deer for a feed. And the last fact is about Romania and bears. Did you know that there used to be 6,000 bears in Romania, but due to hunting laws and restrictions, now it's 7,000 to 9,000 bears. Well guys, that's my facts for today. I hope you enjoyed the footage and the facts. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn those post notifications on, and share this video with your friends. Peace out.